Hey guys, one more thing I want to point out on the build. We're building the front steering knuckles, steering joints and everything. The kit has two of these back steering plates, or whatever you want to call it. I don't know the proper term, but it doesn't really matter. They're numbered AX31019, and you have two of them. Obviously, one for the left side, one for the right side. It does not indicate in the instruction which one is part, number one, which one's part number two. Just so you know, for the left side, it's going to be number one. So you just want to kind of pay attention to the angle at which it's going to sit at. Try to help that out a little bit. But so for left side, number one, right side, number two. So just FYI, it does not show that here against the number in the manual. So also on the steering knuckles, you want to note that these use hinge pins, or pivot pins as Axial calls them. You can see it's like a step down little pin, slides in here, and these are held in place by little grub screws. And so you want to make sure when you tighten that up, make sure you get it tight and don't over tighten it. So always check to make sure that you've got it tight enough that that pin's going to stay in place. It's real easy to think you've got it and not actually have it. So just make sure that when you're putting that grub screw in, that you've got it just tight enough to hold it in place. Because obviously if you over tighten it, you're going to strip it out and it'll be easy for it to come out. Hey guys, just want to point something out. When you're putting the front diff into the suspension carrier and front chassis plate, there's a metal chassis plate that's going to go underneath all this. It doesn't tell you in the manual, but this piece is going to be in parts bag C of your metal parts bags and everything else. It doesn't say it here, but this is where you're going to find this is in parts bag C. So just FYI. Alright guys, another thing I want to point out here is there's a part that's misnumbered. It's numbered according to the manual. It's all numbered correctly, but in the parts tree it's actually misnumbered. This is the front bumper, and this is the front bumper brace to the chassis. In the manual it calls it part number AX31036, but on the parts tree it's AX31003. And also note that there are two mounting points. There's mounting points here, and then there's mounting points here. If you look at the manual, it says to take these two mounting points on the bumper bracket here, and what looks like in the picture to mount it to the two center ones, which are these right here. But if you look and place them together, they're not going to fit. So it should actually go on these other two here. I think it's just misdrawn or mislabeled. But just be aware of that when you're building yours. Obviously, it won't go there. I'm thinking this looks like it's designed for a light kit rather than the bumper mount. So just something else to be aware of.